Hello, fourth graders. So today I'm going to be showing you how to play this cool game called Kakooma. So this game is really testing your fast math skills, your mental math skills. And the goal of the game is going to be to get the number in each group that's the sum or product of the two others. So I'll kind of show you what this means. I'm going to play a practice round so I can explain it more. You can play a practice round too if you feel like you need to. Oh wait, I want to highlight my clicks. So I'm going to choose multiplication, and then these are the puzzle sizes. So this is when you first start playing the game, it's going to start with this grid, and then it's going to get fancier and fancier and fancier until you hit the hardest grid or the most challenging grid. And then the difficulty I'm going to choose. So I'm going to choose this first grid because that's what you'll see first, and then I'll choose the sun difficulty. So that's not super hard. So again, you're going to touch the number that is the product of the two other numbers. So in the box, you want to look for the number that is the product of the two other numbers in the box. So see the numbers here, 8, 48, 6, and 24. You can't really see, but it's 24. So I know that 6 times 8 is 48. So I'm going to click that one. So you kind of want to look at the smaller numbers to see if you can multiply them together to find the product, which is in the box. Because 6 times 24, that answer wouldn't be in the box. That's too big. 48 times 24, that answer is way too big. It wouldn't be in the box. So you have to work with the little numbers in the box. Okay, so we're doing multiplication. That's why this little multiplication sign's there. So I know that 6 times 7 is 42. So I got that right. So I click that. I know that 9 times 8 is 72. So I click that one. I know that 10 times 5 is 50. I don't see a 50 in the box. So let me go smaller. Let me try 2 times 5. Oh, 2 times 5 is 10. That's in the box. 63 times 8. Oh, that's way too big of a number. I don't see a big number like that in the box. Let me try 4 and 32. No, that would still be too big. How about 4 and 8 are small numbers? I know that that equals 32. So these are your answers. And then see how the plus sign, the multiplication changed to a plus sign. So now you want to find two numbers in the box that add to a third number in the box. So I see here, I'm working with my smaller numbers because that seems to be a pattern that's helping me out. I know that 10 plus 32 would equal 42. And there we go. That's the answer. So I'll play one round of the game with you. Let's do multiplication again. I like multiplication. So when you start the game, we can start at level 1. When you start the game, you want to solve the puzzle before the sun sets. So a little sun is going to pop out over here, and it's going to go all the way over here. But the goal is to figure out the puzzles before the sun sets. And then also in this game, it'll help you at the beginning. It'll get rid of numbers that aren't the answer to try to help you narrow it down. So I'm taking my time, so it thinks I'm having a hard time. But I know that 4 times 5 is 20. I know that 4 times 2 is 8. I know that 3 times 4 is 12, and I know that 8 times 7 is not 21, but I do know that 7 times 3 is 21. So that's my answer. And now see how this addition sign changed again. So, see, it's helping me here. So I know that 12 plus 8 is 20. So that's my answer. So we're practicing our mental math here. And then you keep on going until the sun, there's the sun, until the sun hits here. I'm going to see if you go on a higher level, if the pattern changes. So here, now we have these more advanced little patterns. So it gives you more numbers you have to figure out. But I know that, let's see, 7 times 6 is 42. I know that 3 times 9 is 27. I know that 6 times 9 is 54. So you want to finish this whole puzzle before the sun gets over. And see, it helps you by taking some away if you take a longer time. Oh, look, it took even more away. I know that 2 times 8 is 16. So that's not the answer. But I know 8 times 4 is 20. I know 2 times 4 is 8. Sorry, my mental math skills were off there. 21 times 2, I don't see an answer there for that. 8 times 2 I know is 16. And 4 times 2 is 8. I don't see an 8. There's a 6. But I know that 6 times 2 is 24. So that's my answer. And then you have to figure out which two numbers in this whole thing add up to a third number. So that still applies, the two numbers to a third number. So let's look at our answer. So it's starting to get rid of some. So I know that 16 plus 8, I like to start with my small numbers, is 24. And I do see a 24 there. So that's my answer. And then it just continues the rounds as you go. And then again, you can pick between addition and multiplication. And it's just a fun game to practice, brush up on your mental math. So I hope you have a lot of fun with Kakooma. And if you're kind of confused in the beginning, just keep playing around, maybe play with the practice to get the hang of it.